everybody. This is Tabby from Megaman Network. I'm here at the 15 tell before the Megaman panel. There's some of the panel helpers and some of the panel ops. I'm just going to go down the line, show you how dedicated fans are to Megaman, and we'll go from there. A little show for Capcom, how popular it is. Why do you guys like Megaman?
Nostalgia factor is a big part of it, gotta say.
Yeah. Why do you like Megaman? Huh?
Because it's
Awesome?
awesome. Created in the same year I was.
You want them to come to Otakon?
Huh?
You want them to come to Otakon? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a big yes.
I love Megaman because it's like, you know, an icon, you know, it's just one little blue bomber, and like, you know, you can take weapons at whim from all other enemies, and you can beat an old man, you know, like Dr. Wily. It's the kid value that I love so much.
Awesome. You have. What do you like, Megaman?
I just grew up with Megaman 2 and 3. I actually traded Paperboy on the NES for Megaman 3, and then like ever since then I've been like a huge fan.
Awesome. So you glad to beat the panel?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is a Megaman mother right here. Yeah. She won the Met hat last year at the last panel. You guys want Capcom to come to Otakon?
Yeah.
Yes. I see one. We gotta convince them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frank Marvel versus Capcom 3 here.
If Capcom comes, they'll like do something cool. Think of it first.
You gotta think about it. It's something cool.
Welcome to our panel! By the way. Yay, Megaman fans. Okay, now we can introduce him.
You gotta be like Capcom, great hype on the universe.
Yes, we'll create the hype and tell you nothing about it. It's like Megaman.
Megaman.
Alright, so Tara, introduce yourself. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, I'm Tara Stardroid, owner of Stardroids.net.
Just a quick simple one.
Awesome.
My name is Tabby. I'm actually the fan art director at Megaman Network.
I'm LPD Night Train from the Megaman Network. I try to run things and, you know, hopefully not into the ground.
He's the boss.
And I'm Ryoko, and I run Rockman Online. And I'm Hideo Kojima. I know, I'm not very photogenic, but, you know,
Mr. Kojima.
how it goes. I really love this Alia cosplayer back here. And to the dismay of everyone else, my favorite character is Axel. Sorry. Alright, so we're going to kick this thing off. We're going to go by genre, as usual. So we're going to start off with the animations that were created for the classic series of Megaman, which starts us off with Rockman Upon a Star. It was released in 1993, and it was 3 OVA episodes. So we're going to go ahead and show you a sample here, which is quite awesome.
Boo sound.
Give up and get back inside. for the American cartoon that was produced by Ruby Spears. The storyline is basically an educational guideline about the culture of Japan and features a lot of the mostly characters from Mega Man 5. So, and it was released here by, I don't even remember.
ADV.
Yeah, so, yes. So that brings us, of course, to Ruby Spears.
Best one.
Among its fans, as you just noticed. Despite a storyline and character designs that diverted from the original games in several ways, it's interesting to note that even though the series got high ratings, it was in fact canceled by Capcom due to pressure from Bandai because their toy line wasn't selling well enough. The producer of Ruby Spears personally stated that they would have liked the series to continue if given the choice.
See what happens when you don't like feathers.
Alright, so that brings us into our final classic animation, which is, of course, Megaman's cameo, the captain, and the game master.
And you're not misremembering, Simon was not that awesome.
So if we thought the rendition of classic Mega Man and Ruby Spears was off, it fails in comparison to his cameo of Captain and the Game Master. Even the robot masters were hardly recognizable. We only really held a small appearances in the series, but he was supposed to be obsessed with becoming a human. They even made like a Mega Woman to make him happy, so, you know, but that's pretty much it. So now we're going to get into the mangas.
From Blue Bomber to Green Goblin.
It's a must.
In the grand scheme of all Mega Man or Rockman, it's impossible to deny the influence or popularity of the original series, affectionately known by some fans as the Classic Series. This clearly extended into the realm of manga and even American comic books, as numerous writers and artists have tried their hand at translating Blue Bomber's video game adventures into print. Many of them were created by Shigito Ikehara, whose works also include manga based on Gundam. The look of these stories carried an aesthetic not unlike that seen from Astro Boy creator Osamu Tezuka, which stands to some reason, as Ikehara had illustrated a one-shot story in Tezuka's Jetter Mars series. While there were a few original stories included in the body of Ikehara's Rockman work, much of it was based directly on the different video games from the NES/Famicom series, as well as some of the Game Boy Rockman World series. Following the adaptation of the Super Famicom title Rockman 7, however, it would seem that Ikehara was ready to stand aside, thus allowing Koji Izuki to take over for what were the last two games at the time, Rockman 8 and Rockman and Forte.
It's also noted that last time Centaur Man was a woman. Little known fact. Okay. Though Ikehara may hold the crown for the most works based on the original Rockman, there is another who's closing in relatively quickly, we all know, Hitoshi Furira. Whose work has included the manga version of The Big O, has 10 volumes to his name versus Ikehara's 14. Admittedly popular with the fandom for his radical, more detailed Megamix interpretations of Rockman and the endless robot masters he encounters, to say nothing of the fan service and quirks he includes. Where else can you find Dr. Wily sporting a snazzy skeleton necktie, and Shades without being silly, or Eddie being used as Rolls-Royce ball cooker? So popular are Origo's works that recently he has picked up the ball once again and begun creating the new Rockman Gigamix titles, which include a more elaborate retelling of Rockman 3, as well as the Star Droid Line 5th Rockman World games. In addition, Star Wars! In addition, he also acted as a driving force for the R20 art book, compilation book, which saw a North American release from Udon as the Megaman Official Complete Works, and the Megaman X Official Complete Works, so give it up to Udon. If that wasn't enough, it would also be Fear's first volume of his recent version of Megamix, which stood as the first non-NT Warrior Megaman manga released in North America, also by Udon. Things are changing.
Finally, an attempt at an American version of serialized Megaman adventures was attempted in 2003 by the Canadian comic book company Dreamwave. The series was penciled by one of the many scribes for DC Comics, Justice League, and the Flash books, Brian Augustine, and by pencil I mean written, not drawn. Let's see. Brian Augustine had paired with artist Mick Fong to present the Pinocchio-like tale of the robot boy named Rocky Light, who tried to fit into human society by going to school and facing bullies, girls, and homework, all while still fighting crime as the superheroic Megaman. The series didn't fare too well, perhaps thanks in part to Dreamwave's limited distribution, and by the time fan favorite Archie Comics' Sonic the Hedgehog penciler Patrick Spaziante was brought in, it was too late, with the series wrapping up in its 4th issue. However, that same issue teased a sort of continuation through a crossover between Megaman and Megaman X. Though drafts were proposed, it was too late, as Dreamwave had problems far beyond keeping the Blue Bombers title afloat.
Alright, so
Will Megaman ever return to the American comic book scene outside of manga? Don't give up hope, anything's still possible.
Okay, so that brings us to the classic series.